Hi, you guys. We are going to talk about some fraction words. So, in the video, you saw that a fraction means a part of something. So, we're talking about a pizza, for example. If it was divided into 6 parts, our fraction, we would describe those fractions, each of those 6 parts, as sixths. So, let's talk about those words. So, a whole pizza, we say like this, like the whole thing. Okay? If we had a pizza that was cut into half, so it was cut into 2 parts, both of those parts would be called halves, and one of those parts would be called a half. If we had a pizza cut into 3 parts, each one of those parts would be called a third. So here we had 2 pieces, 3 pieces, and each piece is called a third. Okay? If our pizza was cut into 4 pieces that are equal, not like my drawing, we would call each of those pieces a fourth or a quarter. So you can think of quarter like another word for fourth. You might have heard it in like a basketball game, for example. There's 4 quarters of a basketball game. It's split into 4 equal parts. You might have also heard the word quarter, like a quarter that we use is 25 cents. And that is because 4 quarters make up a dollar. So a quarter is 1/4 or a quarter of a dollar. If we were to divide a dollar into 4 equal parts, it would be 1/4. Okay, so I'm going to pretend my pizza is a rectangle now because it's hard to split it into 5 parts. So if I had a pizza that was cut into 5 parts, we would call those parts fifths. If I had a pizza cut into 6 parts, equal parts, we would call them sixths. Each part would be a sixth. Okay? If I had a pizza cut into 7, see if I can do this. Equal parts, pretend they're equal. Each one of those parts would be a seventh. If I had a pizza cut into 8 equal parts, is that 8? Nice. Each one of those pieces would be called an eighth. Okay, 9 equal parts. Nice. Would be called, each piece would be called a ninth. Okay, 10 equal parts would be tenths. 11 equal parts would be elevenths. 12 equal parts, would be twelfths. We could literally do this for every single number. 13ths, 14ths, 20ths, millionths, thousandths. So we could keep going. Okay, so we need to learn these fraction words. Now let's go back to these and let's say I have this pizza and I eat half of it. how do I show that as a fraction? I would say 1/2. So the number on the bottom, the denominator, tells how many pieces your whole pizza is broken into. So it's broken into 2 pieces, so 2. How many did you eat? 1. So I would write this as 1/2. Okay, let's go to this pizza that's broken into 3. Let's say I eat 1 piece. So if your mom said, what fraction of the pizza did you eat? You would say, I ate 1/3, because there's 3 total pieces. 1, 2, 3, and you ate 1. So you would write this as 1/3. Maybe you're still hungry, so you come back and you eat another piece. Well, now how much have you eaten? Well, the pizza is still divided into 3 pieces, but now you've eaten 2. So you've eaten 2/3. So if you're noticing, when you write fractions, the first word, the numerator, you write it as like its normal number, like 1 is 1, 2 is 2. The bottom number is kind of that special fraction way of writing. So I don't say 1/3, I say 1/3, 2/3. So like I was saying, the number on the top is just like the normal way you would say it, 1. The number on the bottom is the fraction number, 1/3. Okay, so let's keep going. 4ths. So my pizza's cut into 4. So if I eat 1 piece of pizza, I'm just gonna write this over here so we don't lose our spot. Okay, so if I eat 1 of those 4 pieces of pizza, that would be 1/4. Okay, or 1/4 is another way to say it. Let's say I come back and I eat another piece. How many pieces is it split into? Well, it's still 4, but now how many have I eaten? 2. So like I was saying, your numerator, your number on top, you just write like normal, 2. Your number on the bottom, your denominator, you use your special new fraction word, 4ths. And I don't say 2/4, I say 2/4, because now it's more than 1. I ate more than 1 piece. So just like anything, if I said I had 2 dogs, I would put an S on the end. I wouldn't say I have 2 dogs. I have 2 dogs, so there's an S on the end. So if I came back and ate a 1/3 piece of those 3, I would now have eaten 3/4. My numerator, how many pieces I'm talking about, how many pieces I ate, is 3. The total number of pieces is 4, but because it's a fraction, we say 3/4. Okay, I could eat the whole pizza. Remember, there's our word whole, so I ate the whole pizza, but I could still describe it as a fraction and say I ate 4 out of 4 parts, or 4/4. Okay, so let's move over to 5ths. Okay, so 1 would be 1/5, 2 would be 2/5, 3 would be 3/5, 4 would be 4/5. So let's stop at 4 for this example. I ate 4/5 of this pizza. So remember, 4 is the number I'm talking about, or how many I ate. The bottom number, the denominator, is how many it's split into. When I'm writing it, my numerator, my top number, just gets to be written like normal, 4, and my denominator is my special fraction word, 5ths. And remember, it's more than 1 now, so I have to say 5ths. 1 would be 1/5 And more than one, 2/5, 3/5, 4/5, 5/5. Okay, let's go to sixths. Let's say I ate 2 of these. Okay, so that means I've eaten 2/6 of my pizza. 6 is the number it's divided into, 2 is the number I'm talking about, and in this case, that's the number I've eaten. So on the top, my normal word, 2. My special fraction word on the bottom, sixths. Okay, so when we divide something into 7, we call each piece a seventh. So if I ate 1 of those, that would be 1/7. So my top number is normal, 1. My bottom number is my special fraction word, 7th. Eighth, let's say I eat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So in your head, think, what is going on top and what is going on the bottom? So I ate 7 of the pieces, and there's 8 total. So I ate 7/8. Okay, something that's split into 9 pieces, each of those pieces is called a 9th. Let's say I eat 3, 4, 5. Think in your head what it should look like. I'm gonna give you 2 examples. Tell me which one's right and why. This one is right because the number of pieces is always on the bottom and the number you're talking about is on top. So this would be 5/9. Good job. We could, like I was saying, we could keep going on this with any number. Let's say we have 20 students in our class. I can't remember the exact number, but let's say 11 are girls. We could think of it like that, 11/20ths.